There are few things more synonymous with Christmas than mistletoe, and yet, beneath its romantic charm lies a haunting tale of a ghostly bride. The Mistletoe Bride is a legend that has captured the imagination of many, and today we're going to explore whether this Christmas spirit is more than just a festive myth. The story goes that the Mistletoe Bride was a young woman who died on her wedding day, either from a broken heart or at the hands of a jealous rival. According to the legend, she still haunts the halls of the mansion where she was to be married, searching for her lost love, with nothing but a sprig of mistletoe to comfort her. It's a tale that's equal parts eerie and romantic, and I'm excited to dive deeper into its history. From haunted mansions to creepy forests, the Mistletoe Bride has been spotted in various locations, always under the mistletoe, always searching for her lost love. It's a story that has been passed down through generations, and yet, despite its haunting beauty, many have questioned its authenticity. Many of us love a good ghost story, especially during the holiday season. But how much of it is based on fact, and how much is simply folklore? I mean, think about it. Ghost stories are often used to explain the unexplained, to justify our deepest fears, and to create a sense of mystery around the unknown. As we explore the world of paranormal activity, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of it all, to suspend our disbelief and let our imaginations run wild. But as we delve deeper into the Mistletoe Bride story, it's essential to separate fact from fiction, to question the motivations behind the tale, and to examine the cultural significance of this haunting narrative. Of course, there are those who claim to have seen the Mistletoe Bride, who swear that they've encountered her ethereal presence under the mistletoe. But are these encounters genuinely paranormal, or are they simply the result of a vivid imagination and a dash of festive spirit? As we dissect the Mistletoe Bride's legend, it's essential to consider the historical context in which it was born. The Victorians were notorious for their love of ghost stories, and it's possible that the Mistletoe Bride was simply a product of that era's fascination with the paranormal. But even if that's the case, why has the Mistletoe Bride endured for so long? What is it about her haunting tale that continues to captivate us, even in this modern age of skepticism and rational thinking? Is it the romantic notion of a lost love, the tragedy of a life cut short, or is it something more? The Mistletoe Bride's origins are shrouded in mystery, and yet, as we explore the various versions of her story, a common thread emerges: the theme of love, loss, and longing. From the earliest recorded versions to the modern adaptations, the Mistletoe Bride remains a haunting presence, a symbol of the human experience. In some versions of the tale, the Mistletoe Bride is a malevolent spirit, seeking revenge on the living for her tragic fate. In others, she's a benevolent presence, watching over lovers as they exchange their festive kisses. But regardless of the interpretation, the Mistletoe Bride remains an enigmatic figure, a ghostly apparition that continues to fascinate and haunt us. As we delve deeper into the heart of the Mistletoe Bride story, it's essential to separate the myth from the reality, to examine the cultural significance of this haunting narrative, and to explore the human experience that lies beneath. One of the most gripping aspects of the Mistletoe Bride's tale is the personal accounts of those who claim to have seen her. Whether it's a traveler who stumbled upon an abandoned mansion or a couple who shared a kiss under the mistletoe, these personal encounters add a layer of authenticity to the legend, making it difficult to dismiss as mere folklore. And yet, even as we're drawn into the Mistletoe Bride's world, it's essential to maintain a level of skepticism, to question the motivations behind the tale, and to examine the evidence. After all, in the world of paranormal activity, the line between fact and fiction is often blurred, and it's up to us to separate the wheat from the chaff. As we near the end of our journey into the Mistletoe Bride's world, it's essential to summarize the key points we've discussed. Is the Mistletoe Bride a real ghost, a malevolent spirit that haunts the halls of our collective imagination? Or is she simply a romantic notion, a festive myth that adds to the magic of the holiday season? Ultimately, the answer lies in the heart of the tale itself, in the blend of romance and horror that makes the Mistletoe Bride such a compelling figure. So the next time you find yourself under the mistletoe, take a moment to appreciate the haunting beauty of this Christmas ghost. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of the Mistletoe Bride. If you have any thoughts on this haunting tale, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos on ghostly encounters and paranormal activity.